Hello, welcome back to Matt Games, and today we're back looking at my Star Wars Shatterpoint tournament I had at the weekend at the UK Games Expo. Now my voice has slightly gone, so I'm going to try my best to talk as clear as possible, but my voice does kind of break up now and again, so I do apologise for that. So yeah, this was a tournament. I think it was held by Atomic Mass Games, so it was an official tournament. I do have some cool loot from doing this tournament. There's 24 players, and it's a premier list. So this is my premier list. I'll go through each squad individually, and then I'll go through the games I played, and then at the end, my experience and what loot I got from the tournament itself. So yeah, let's go on to my first squad. So before I get into my list, I just want to explain the premier premise, I guess. So normally for Shatterpoint you have two squads, and that's the game, which is still the same for this tournament, but you have to take along 4 separate squads that can't have the same characters or the same names. Same names in each squad either. And obviously with the era thing that still counts. So yeah, in this tournament you have to use one of the squads at least once. So there's a minimum of 4 games, and yeah, you basically want to use each squad once. We have to use each squad once to obviously to play this kind of tournament. So that's why it's more tactical how you build your squad. Anyway, let's move on to the first list. So my first squad, and this is my main squad, this is Obi-Wan, Rex and Clone Commandos. Now Obi-Wan's my main primary that I've used in like over 10 games now. I've used him a lot. I know how he works with hunkers and stuff. Rex is just a great secondary, and because I'm just going to take Obi in all of my games, that I wanted Rex because he works with all the other lists as well. And the Commandos are just a good 4-point cost support unit. The only other one I've got really is the 212. I don't get on with them that well. So yeah, that's my first squad, and I use these every single game. Next up, we had Padme and Sabe and Handmaidens. This is the box how it comes, and it works really well. The only reason I took these was because the only other primary that was painted and ready was my Mace Windu. But I'm taking our troopers with Anakin. You'll see in a minute. So I didn't want to take Mace with Pons and 212. So I took Padme and Handmaidens as well. Yeah, I've only used Padme a little bit, but I do like the Handmaiden and Sabe. I think they're really good together. Padme, I'm not too sure on. Maybe if I took someone else like Luminara, I could take Handmaidens and Sabe with them. But no, I like them. And that is my second squad. My second squad was Hunter, Wrecker Omega, Tech and Echo. Again, these are great. They're quite new. There was a lot of Hunters at the tournament, which I was very surprised about. But yeah, I really like these. They work really well. Hunter is one of my favourite primaries. I actually prefer him to Obi-Wan when I'm using clones. Obi-Wan is just so good at defensive that I want to play with him. So yeah, I've played this squad twice. I think, yeah, twice out of the 4 games. So yeah, I really like them. Did really well for me. Yeah, that's my third squad. And my last squad was Anakin, Crosshair, and the Alpha Troopers. Like I said, they needed 3-point support, and I took the Alpha Troopers because they're the best like clone 3-point support you've got. So yeah, I'm not taking 212, and this is why I couldn't take Mace, because Anakin had these, and obviously I wanted Crosshair, so I can run if I ran Hunter and Anakin. I've got a 4x patch, but I didn't run that at all in the whole game. And I have run that before, and it does work well. It's very aggressive, so maybe in the future I might play more like that. But yeah, that's my 4th squad. So in my first game, I used Obi-Wan, Rex, Commandos with Padme, Sabe, and the Handmaidens. And this was against a Hunter, Wrecker Omega, Tech and Echo, and Maul, Django, and Commandos. That I lost that game 2-1. It was a close game. It got to mission critical. On the 3rd round, so yeah, it was a close game, great game. I just lost, unfortunately. He just played it really well. Yeah, so yeah, that's the first game.
Alright, I'm gonna full speed, so
So my second game was I swapped out Padme, Hunter, Wrecker, Tech and Echo, and this was against a Dooku, Django, and Magna Guard, as well as who was the other box? It was Grievous, B2s, and Crosshair. Sorry, I literally forgot them. Yeah, that was a good game. Again, that got to mission critical on the third round, or the third struggle. I just won that one 2-1. So at the minute I'm 2-1, which is pretty good. On my third game, I went to use Anakin, Crosshair, and the Arc Troopers because they're the last ones I haven't used yet. So in my fourth game, I'm free to choose anything. It worked really well actually. Anakin getting his momentum kind of helped, but in this game, I won 2-0, but both times I maxed out my momentum, and it was just trying to get that struggle point over to my side. And yeah, it was tough, but I got so many momentum. Even Anakin killing things, Anakin killed something to move my momentum close. The struggle point over to me, which helped me win the game eventually. So I won that 1-2-0, but that was also against a Vader 1, Obi 2 with Arc Troopers, and then it was Dooku, Django, and Magna Guard. So a very competitive list, and I was very worried going against that. But I think I was lucky when Vader attacked me. Didn't do much. I think Anakin actually killed Vader at one point. I took a wound off anyway. But yeah, really cool game. It was very close. Even though I won 2-0, it didn't. It was close. So yeah, that was the third game. And the last game, obviously, I use Hunter and Obi because they're my favourite list so far. Yeah, we both worked out. I was in 9th place, I think, when we started, or 8th, and he was like 10th or 9th. So we worked out that if whoever won was not going to get top 4. So we just had fun. He had a Hunter off. He used Hunter, Wrecker Omega, Crosshair, and Tech. And then he had Luminara with Crosshair and Commandos. So yeah, very close list to me. Exact same for me, apart from it was Crosshair instead of Rex, and Luminara instead of Obi. It was a great game. I won the first struggle really easily, and the last 2 struggles, yeah, I didn't do very well. I haven't got any videos of this game because I forgot to record or take any pictures of it. But yeah, it was a great game. And after I lost that one 2-1. I think it was a 2-0. It was 2-1. I lost a 2-1. So yeah, I won 2 out of my 4 games. So I didn't get top 4. So yeah, it was still a great tournament. But yeah, yeah, that was the 4th game, and I didn't get top 4, so that was the end of the tournament for me. And I'll now show you all of my loot. So the first thing I was given was the Padawan Ahsoka. This was given to us straight away. And normally I pre-order the game, so I've got this Ahsoka already. And when I get Plo Koon eventually, I'll have 2 Ahsokas. So yeah, I'm looking to sell this one because I don't need to. And then each game of the Saturday, so the first 3 games, they gave us these hollow cards. So yeah, you can't really see because these sleeves mute them a little bit. These are foil promo cards. Really cool. I really like this. I've got C3PO2, Luke Skywalker, Vader, Leia, Aura Singh, Mother, Mace Windu, Wolf, everyone's favourite Cody, and Padme Amidala. Unfortunately, it didn't have Obi, Count Dooku, or Grievous. I really wanted the Obi one, but I didn't have that. And then day 4 came around, no cards, but they gave us these awesome dice. So these green defense dice, they're really cool, and these wooden effect attack dice. They're my favourite. I like these dice. I also like the cards, but there's only like a few I'm going to use. yeah, that all the loot I got from the tournament. So yeah, I came 9th, which is not bad out of 24. The loot, as you just saw, was really good. I enjoyed the tournament. Everyone I played was really good, really helpful. I learned some new stuff as well because it's the first tournament I've played with. The only other games I played was with 2 other people, and we all played the same rules, so we never really learned anything new that was official. So yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I had a great time. The 4th game was so the first 3 games happened on a Saturday. Finished at 5 o'clock, and it was now before the actual event finished. So I had a look around the event. Then on Sunday, came back for one more game, and then to see if you got the final cut or not. Obviously, I came 9th, so I didn't get the final cut because that was the top 4 people. But yeah, I don't know why I just didn't fit the 4th game in the Saturday. I guess they want people to come back on the Sunday. Not too sure, but there was time because a lot of time waiting around on the Saturday, and they fitted 3 games in on the Sunday anyway. So yeah, I didn't get that. But no, I loved the tournament. It was great fun. The maps, as you saw probably in my clips, weren't great. There wasn't much terrain. There was a lot of there was a little bit of scaling up elevation levels and stuff, but there wasn't any scar terrain, hardly any ladders, so it made the game a little bit harder with cover and stuff. But I mean, once you play the game, it was absolutely fine. I was just expecting a lot more terrain. But yeah. Again, sorry about my voice. I hope you could hear what I'm saying. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up. New channel, or subscribe. Bye.